Tu, Ladu, Du Mi. Tu means not. La means God. Du means demon. Du means others. Then mi means not. Then it's do not, translate in your books as do not turn a god into a demon. Then this is pointing out that if you take on Lojong practice, then you can wind up letting the practice of Lojong turn a god into a demon. Then the god is cherishing others. Then you can, through entering, the whole point is that if you have a self-cherishing mind as you enter the Lojong practices and don't wholeheartedly, sincerely try to practice them, you will turn this great God, the God of cherishing others, the God of Lojong, in that sense, this Dharma practice, into a demon, because all of your motivation will be your self-cherishing. Then this can be extended through all of Mahayana Buddhism. Then Rinpoche, every time in classes, would say, what is your motivation? Then is it Mahayana motivation? You should be coming to this class with the thought, then I'm going to study so that I can meditate and debate and reflect and then meditate nicely on these things. Then I can get the benefits, the realizations, the thokpas. Why? So I can benefit others, be of some kind of, I can get enlightened, get realization, so I can benefit some other people. And that should be the main motivation. Then you should, if you don't have that motivation, then you are not a Mahayana practitioner. You may have taken Mahayana vows, but you may be a Hinayana practitioner. And that's okay, but realize that you are taking your, if you do Lojong with a even worse motivation than out of gain or whatever, for self-cherishing motivations, then you're taking this very holy practice and dirtying it, making it impure. So the main purpose is to change your motivation. Tep giki yanglak tu du mi tsul. That means to send or turn into. Giki means be happy. Yanglak. Yanglak means away. A mode. Tu means and or. Duk means misery. Dunya. Mi means do not do like that. Then so means to seek, to search. Then in your books the translation is do not seek others' misery as a way to be happy. Then what does that mean? Then we live by this kind of. Then if we have an enemy, we have someone is not a friend, somebody who's not in our clique, then the moment that they're criticized or they suffer or if they die, we're happy. Then we take us comfort, in that happiness. Then if Bush had a massive heart attack in the White House, then many people in Bisbee would be like, relieved at the Bush's death, who they perceive as their enemy. The Bush, the President Bush. Then a Lojong practitioner, enemy, friend, neutral person, then doesn't have a mind rejoicing in their suffering. Then why? Then if you've studied karma, and if you've studied emptiness, then you realize that, any mental affliction that you cultivate, then will just grow in your mind. Then you'll suffer. And so if you rejoice at some other person's suffering, then mucho bad karma comes back to you. Dunma Lojong gi lapcha tempan ni. Dunma means the 7, section 7. Then Lojong gi means mind training. Then lapcha means oral advice, instructions. Then tempan ni means the teachings. Then the translation is section 7, a presentation of the precepts to be observed by practitioners of the mind training instructions. Then there's nothing much to talk about that. That's just introducing section 7. Then Neljor Tamche Jigi Cha. Neljor means yoga. Not, in this case, the physical yogas. Then this means mind training, meditation. Tamche, as I said before, means all. Jigi means one. Cha means to do it. Then the translation means do all yoga with one thought, with one overarching thought. Then this point, then when Buddhism first came to Tibet, there are many practitioners doing many strange things. Then when Lord Atisha came to Tibet, he was talking to a certain Geshe, and he's like, you Tibetans, you know the Dharma pretty well. You're pretty good. Maybe you don't need me here.